And now, serving the Ozarks. Sponsored by Nav Restoration and Roofing and Huey Magoo's Chicken Tenders.
Springfield is the headquarters for a worldwide nonprofit with a mission of healing the invisible wounds that often impact the men and women who have served our country. For this week, Serving the Ozarks, we're highlighting the warrior's journey and the efforts by local people to lower veteran suicide rates and provide resources to active duty troops, both here in the Ozarks and around the world. Founded 10 years ago, the Warrior's Journey is using camaraderie to help people and their families navigate life through years of service to our country. With surveys, the nonprofit found veterans and active duty members weren't just struggling with PTSD.
Number one issue, isolation. That followed by things like moral injury, identity issues.
All services are completely free, and since 2016, the organization has facilitated more than 3,200 direct suicide interventions, 1,200 of those in the last year alone.
We didn't want to be afraid to cover whatever it is that that person needed to find complete, what we would call healing.
Those struggling are immediately paired with a warrior connector, a military member with similar experience volunteering their time to listen and relate.
Come alongside the people that call us for help. They don't need to have the answers for them. They just need to be able to be an ear, to sit and listen to them and say, I've been in your shoes, I know what it's like. I know some of the difficulties you're going through.
The organization also puts a focus on reintegration.
Coming out and feeling like, man, I only know how to do one thing. How am I going to reintegrate back as a civilian? And many people just don't see the connection.
I was told you can't, if you get out, you're not going to amount to anything. You can't do anything on the outside. I was infantry. My job was to pull the trigger, and that, that gets to you.
Veteran Blake Leach worked at the VA after serving. Now with the Warrior's Journey, he can create relationships instead of just filing paperwork.
Help them understand that you have value, and we'll help you find purpose.
The Warrior's Journey is headquartered in a former Central Bank building on North Glenstone in Springfield, but it has facilities in Kansas, Florida, Germany, and Japan, helping hundreds of troops every day. The headquarters is also going through an expansion to add a classroom space to hold workshops for veterans. So if you know of someone who could benefit from their services or a veteran willing to volunteer, you can find more with this story on our website, ozarksfirst.com.